GNS stock, Genius Group Limited, continued to rally in this session of the 20th of January 2023, gained 55.02%. This is on the news that it is trying to flush out the naked short sellers that are aided by some brokers and indeed who are probably largely hedge funds. So that news came out yesterday, the 19th, and today, as we predicted, it continued to rally. It was the most active stock in this session. You can see that over 228.1 million shares crossed the tape. Meanwhile, the float of this stock, I understand, is about just 4 million. So what they were trying to point, the chief executive of this company is trying to point out that indeed, heavy volumes in a session probably means that a lot of it was sold and bought a lot of times, but at the same time as well, it is probably also the outcomes of naked short sellers. So these guys are find a way of selling the stock short, and then their aim is not to buy it back. Even in a lot of cases, they are already in huge sums. They've run up huge gains, but they will not want to buy it back. So, but in any case, I guess they don't want to buy it back for, maybe they might be, I don't know. But in any case, they're trying to point out that it is the aim is to bankrupt the company, so that they don't even buy anything back at all. Anything back at all. So this is how bad it is. Even with all the money they have made, they still don't want to give anything back. They still don't want to return what does not belong to them by buying it back. So in any case, as I pointed out earlier on, a huge amount of volume, a huge amount of shares crossed the tape. Market cap, I believe, has increased by 4 times. I think. I'm not sure. I have to review the video we published yesterday, the 19th. So, and at some point in this session, the price reached $3.6, and I also believe our target has also been met and exceeded. So right now it is showing a lot of strength in this post-market session, trading at $3.41. There's an upward projection here of 3.46, but on the daily chart, let's see. Let's see what's going on there. Is there anything like an upward projection? We have more of a downward projection. I mean, this is pretty much natural because of the fact that it has run up a huge amount of gain in just the last 2 trading sessions. So if you want to look at the closing price, its closing price on the 18th of January, so it has gained over 300% in that time. So naturally, if it has a downward projection, it is definitely expected. So the downward projection here is 2.63, and after that we have 1.74, and after that we have 1.44. So this is what the algos are projecting on the daily chart. Okay, let's see whether we can see anything different on the weekly chart for the stock. Let's see. Anything? Okay, nothing there. No projections are there. The algos are not projecting anything. Okay, so let's return to the 1-minute live chart. Yeah, okay, so that target has been met, that upper projection of 3.45, but will it project anything further from here? Okay, so let's also see the short interest for some reason has just, as of yesterday, short squeeze was indicating that the short interest has totally disappeared. Let's see now. Let's get it. Yeah, as you can see that minus 79%. It was reduced by minus 79%. Short interest 0.22%. Could it all be as a result of all of this? I mean, nobody is actually sure because of probably what naked short sellers are doing. So there's a naked short report. Let's see what's going on there. Naked short report. Okay, let's enter a symbol GNS and see. Okay, January 19th. Then naked short is short volume was 41.03 million shares. Okay, so by tomorrow we're gonna see what the short volume for this session was. Okay, so even with all that news, people were still selling it short nakedly. That's interesting, you know. So in any case, let's return and see what's going on here, what their projections are. Okay, there are no projections at the moment. Rather, we now have downward projections. We actually had we had it prior to now. Downward projection on the 1 minute live chart of 3.36. After that, we have 3.33 and 3.30, all the way down to 3.12. Okay, so but in any case, I also pointed out that we are not exactly sure, in as much as indeed this is what is going on. Naked short selling. You and I don't doubt that, but at the same time as well, we don't have to trust anybody. You don't have to trust the people who are running this company, and also indeed the bad actors out there in the market. So we don't exactly know who is actually saying the absolute truth. Yesterday as well, volume also spiked as well. Okay, so we also have down here that it says here that LB is evaluating investigation into illegal trading of the stock. This is also as a result of they've drawn inspiration from GNS, and they are also trying to do the same thing as well. So see what you make of all of these things concerning GNS stock. We predicted that it's not going away. At least it didn't go away in this session. We predicted yesterday, the 19th, that it's definitely not going away, and it hasn't gone away yet. It didn't go away today, the 20th. So the projections have not changed. They have not changed, but we can actually plot our own projections here and see how things are from. Okay, we take this peak of 10.67. If we use this peak of around $30, it's going to give us a very but by all means we can always use it. This is always okay, let's just do a modest projection here. Let's do a modest projection, bring it all the way down to where it is right now. Okay, so from here we have an upper projection of 4.25, 5.49, 6.74, and then that resistance at $10 and some fraction. But if you do a projection from $30, you're going to have something totally different. But we'll just keep it modestly at this 4.25, 5.49, 6.74. Okay, so is it 6.74? I want to believe it is. Yes. Okay, so see what you make of GNS stock, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.